Here is the Ruger American Generation 2 in 300 Win Mag. I searched far and wide for one of these. They seem to be becoming more available, but it was really hard to get one in. Seems after New Year they started shipping more of them, and that's when I could finally get one. So today I'm shooting an array of 180 grain bullets. I got Hornady American Whitetail, Winchester PowerPoint, and Federal PowerShock. They're all soft points, all in 180 grain. They're all about the same price range. Just trying to see what kind of averages we can get in the same price point and an entry level factory ammo. So I already shot a bunch. Now I'm on the Hornady American Whitetail, and I'll load these up and I'll show you what results I have. The 3-tank safety is 3-position safety is nice, then you don't have the bolt come up. I threw a Vortex 4x12 by 44 on here with 1 scope rings I got on Amazon. Seems to be holding up pretty well. Alright, we'll give it a shot. So compared to, I didn't sight them in yet, but compared to these two, the Federal PowerShock and the Winchester PowerPoint, it is shooting slightly high right to the point where I'm no longer hitting the target at 100 yards. Again, it's not dialed in. I am not expecting much. So I'll load this back up, let the barrel cool down, and put it back up then when I'm ready. Okay, let the barrel cool down a little bit. We got the American Whitetails loaded up in here. We will shoot out at 100 yards and see what kind of groups we get. I do really like this clip that fits real nice. The only problem I had with it is the bottom is a little sharp. Not a big deal. I did take the bolt here. I got 600 grit sandpaper, wet sanded it with 1500 grit, then polished it, and that seemed to help a lot with the bolt zippering. I think it works a lot better now. I don't think it's super high quality bolt, but again, it's Ruger American. It seems to be on par with all of the other ones I got, polished or not. But if you are having zipper problems or odd sounds, I definitely recommend sanding it. It's not hard. I will pick what kind of bullet I seem to prefer after I get a nice screw patterned in, just to see what's most consistent. Load it up. Now we'll get out there at 100 yards and see what happens. Pull this out and run up there and show you what everything looks like. Okay, so we're up here at 100 yards. We're down there shooting, and we'll take a look. Here is the Federal PowerShock. I think that is a pretty good sized group at 100 yards. I definitely would not be opposed to shooting those. I did only shoot 2 there at that one. I shot 1 at 50 yards. Then we go to the Winchester Super X PowerPoint. I don't know what they're called. So here, I did shoot 3. I do believe that 2 went through that hole. I'm not sure. that one does look a little bit larger than the other ones. Again, I do think that's pretty good. Here's the Hornady American Whitetail. Again, I didn't move here. I don't know. I don't think the gun really prefers that kind of bullet. It's unfortunate because I love using that cartridge in most of my other guns I shoot. So it looks like I'm going to have to look elsewhere for what I want to do. Editing here after the fact, I did notice after shooting the Hornady American Whitetail that my scope was getting a little loose, so I took it back and put some Loctite in on the bolts. I will give an update next time I'm out shooting. I did need to sight it back in. I do think the Hornady American Whitetail should group better. I still would go with the Federal PowerShock or the Winchester PowerPoint. I think that worked best out of the gun. They were both about the same price. I think the Federal PowerShock might have been a little bit cheaper and slightly easier to find across the stores I would have went to.